All right, Daniel, thanks for joining us. So we're doing this to capture Daniel's experience inside of the program. Daniel's been in the program for some time now. So, Daniel, do you want to start off by just like letting everyone know where you were at before joining the program?
And before I joined, I was looking for like everybody, just looking for the next business model, whether that's drop shipping, all this, and came across AI and obviously Danny's page, and knew he was the right person, knew he had the experience, and knew it was the right option.
And okay, cool. Yeah. So before you joined the program, what were maybe some problems that you were facing?
And before I joined, it was kind of just trying to figure out a way to make money other than kind of working, because obviously you can work and you can make a good bit of money, but online business is always better.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I guess what made you pull the trigger to essentially join the program and actually invest in a mentorship?
Well, part of it is your closing, good closing. The next part is just kind of the program, the breakdown of what we're going to learn, and I knew it would be very beneficial for like the direction I was going in, because even before I joined, already looking at into AI automation, and just knew like a program like this would help me upskill quicker.
Right. Yeah. And what would you say was the thing that was most beneficial that actually helped you the most inside of the program?
The way you do the sales, the way we learn about all that, I feel like the cold email systems, this stuff was just really good for me.
Yeah, so I guess let's dive into a little bit on like the success you're having with that. I guess first talk about just how many calls you booked this week, right? I think we're at like how many this week or like in the past week?
We had one on Monday, one yesterday, one today, and then there's another one on Monday.
Yeah, and you're not even running a lot of emails. You're running a very like honestly below moderate amount of emails. Like you're running a low amount of emails and you're getting phenomenal results. Now let's talk about the actual translation. You did $15,000 this week in sales, right? You did 3K today, and you closed a deal that was $12,000 a month 3 days ago. How did that come about? Like in terms of like, I guess we'll talk about how did that make you feel after like the hard work finally paying off?
Felt good for once, because I obviously had calls at the beginning that I didn't close. I think I had four that I did manage to close, and then just got these clients in, and now there's paying clients coming in, and there's even more coming in. And it just feels like it's really on an aggressive upwards rise now, really.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. And I guess like one thing let's highlight, right, is that $12,000 a month deal is an international company and you're 18 years old, right? So I think something that's like very undermined is how hard it is for an 18-year-old to get taken seriously by an international company. Like that's not like an easy feat, right? So like I guess how does that in itself feel? Because to be honest with you, a lot of 30-year-old men couldn't close an international like company as like a client.
It felt good. The one thing I'd have to put it down to though, and probably people watching, is just like I was saying on the calls that didn't get recorded, partnering up with someone.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So we always talk about this. We say it like the whole purpose of the mentorship that's also undermined is being in a group of like-minded individuals, right? So you have that constant push, constant guys to work with, constant guys to bounce ideas off of. And I always emphasize working with others. You took my advice, you partnered up with a local guy. Now you guys are killing it, getting double the work done, double as quickly, right? Now, I guess like from here, where's your goal? And I'll tell you what I think you should be at, but where do you think you'll be at in the next 3 to 6 months if you're already at 15K right now a month?
Hopefully, we can get to hopefully 30 to 50K in the next 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was a good range for you, which is
Mm.
very impressive, very impressive. I guess I would say what ultimately ended up driving you to join this program? What about the program actually enticed you? And then did that end up paying off? Well, we know it paid off, right? But did it end up coming through?
Switch kind of flips, and you just start seeing success.
Yeah, for sure. But what's been your favorite part about the program that has benefited you the most? Was it the support? Was it the actual value? Was it the community?
I feel like the support, to be honest, because like it's a small community. There's not much people in it, and I feel like that's better, because you see these big mentorship groups, and there's about 200 guys in it, and you don't get that proper one-to-one guidance on what you're doing, if it's right, if it's wrong, and that's the real benefit.
So you would say that's probably single-handedly the biggest needle mover for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So I guess in terms of that, what would you say to someone who maybe says, I don't know about joining this or I don't know if it's worth it?
Um, I'd say like it would be it's a good decision to join, but just make sure, don't think things are going to come easy, because for some people it can come easy, but most of the time you have to put the work in to actually get something. And people see mentorships online, they see all these programs and think, oh, I can join and just make this much really quick.
Yeah, 100%. You got to make it real. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So listen, very impressive stuff. 15K in 1 week is no small feat for anybody, even experienced. So super happy for you. I'm looking forward to see when we do another one in 3 to 6 months where you're at. So thank you for your time, brother.